So just about set. Getting the nod on the mound, Kevin Gausman. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
The 1-0. There's a strike. The Yankees would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. That's out to center field. Straw has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And here comes Bellinger. To the right side. On to first, and Bellinger is out. Aaron Judge at the plate. Another solid power season. Ball one there.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Just missed. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. That one misses. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Hard hit left side. Save!
Yep,
and the go-ahead runs at third.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Judge on third. Chisholm on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Will Warren. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball 2.
1 out, bases empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Davis Schneider. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Nick Sandlin. He's been so good against lefties. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Schneider. And out number 1 on the grab. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And that is out of play.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice. Sandlin, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 2. And that's down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Batting 9th, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
Here's DJ LeMahieu.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. That's too low. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Upstairs. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That's outside. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it gets by him. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. He was definitely late on.
So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Two on, 2 outs. Inside, just missed. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 2. That one hit to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Okay.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. On the corner for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. Ripped to short. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that one is gone. His second home run of the series, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Judge now at the plate. Ripped on a line. And George makes the grab.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. So 2 down now. And here is Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Volpe batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering misses down and away. Base hit center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Chad Green.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Volpe at second with 2 down. And that one hammered. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo Jimenez, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Austin Wells, the new catcher now.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Luke Weaver gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. That's down and in.
2 balls, no strike.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0.
2-0.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. Here's George Springer. Singled and scored his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Weaver is just one strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.